experiences are lessons. One of the biggest lessons I've learned in my life is to pause for a moment during an experience, to see the lessons from that experience, to see the blessings from that experience. Welcome to Uju Asumpta show. This show is all about the connectedness between our human experiences, our spiritual growth, our spiritual unfolding, and our response to our divine calling. Stay with me to learn how to see the blessings and the lessons from your experience. We'll be right back. We all have had our fair share in life's biggest challenges. You've had your experiences. I've had mine too. And that's what we are talking about today. Our experiences and how those experiences wake us up, shape our life to listen and respond to God's calling. Our guest today is a single mom. Jessica is an amazing human being who has had her fair share in life's biggest challenges. We'll bring her in right now to share her experiences, and we'll see what we can learn and the lessons that is hidden in this experience. So I'm going to call Jessica right now from Nigeria to share her experiences, and we can see the lessons and the blessings from her experiences.
Hello.
Hello, Jessica. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma.
You are listening live from Uju Asumpta show. So,
Alright.
yeah, we'd love you to share your beautiful experiences.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Alright. First of all, I want to appreciate you for this privilege and for the opportunity given to me to be able to express myself and share my experiences all these years. Well, it has not been easy, but in all things I give God all the glory. God has been the one that has kept on all this life. You know, for this past 13 years, my husband pastor has not been a funny thing, but God has been the one that has strengthened me and the kids, 4 boys, have been going through a lot. But God saw us through, and He still keeps seeing us through. He's not yet done with us. So I thank God for everything He has done. And then the result of all these years, one thing leads to the other because of what I've gone through and what I've passing with my kids and all of that. At the time, my private has seek the face of God. And then God, then something in my heart has not been easy. I pay a lot of sacrifice. I sacrifice my pleasure. I sacrifice my time. In fact, actually everything to make sure their life is meaningful. And they grew up, not just growing up, they grew up in the way of the Lord, spiritually, academically, and socially. And then God has been good to us.
When would you say was that moment when you felt like the world was going to crash? When did it get to that point?
It was not an easy experience, I must confess it wasn't, because at the time, I feel as if I should just give up, I feel as if I should just die. You understand? When I look around the scenarios around me, the whole work, when I look at these children, then they were small. Well, it was just too much for me to carry. And at my age, it was not just funny. It was not just funny at all. It was so difficult financially, otherwise.
Your experiences also is helping you respond to God's call to your divine purpose.
All right. Thank you very much for that question. At a time in life, when I am pressed to the world, I don't know what to do. I have to bounce back. I have to run to God. In fact, I can say as a result of this passing on, draw me more closer to God.
Yeah.
I began began to see something that God began to say something that I don't used to know before.
Yeah.
And that it was as a result of his death, I hear God speaking to me.
Yes.
Total occasion. You understand? God revealed himself to me.
I can agree with you on that, Jessica, because we all get to a point in our life where you are standing on a crossroad. Is either you give up or you yield to God, who alone can heal, who alone can restore, and who alone can change whatever situation you are going through. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that your experience is taught you, just like you said, not to give up, but to yield to God, hold on to Him, so that He will sustain you and help you through your life. It's been 13 years, and I can tell you that I am proud of you, that you are not among those who lost hope and died or committed suicide or gave in to all manner of irresponsible acts for the fact that they are going through human experiences. I must also say that I'm proud of you, that you stayed with your children, raising them up in the way of the Lord. It's not easy to be a single mother. It's not easy to lose a husband. Yes, it's not easy to lose your husband and start raising your children alone. But I will say that I'm proud of you. God is with you and will keep uplifting and healing you. You know, it's not just about the experience we have, but how we learn from that experiences. And I hope from our personal conversation before this call that you are looking into the lessons that your experiences is brought to you or is teaching you, so that you can teach your children. So I'm glad that you joined us today on our show. I'm glad, and as we cut you off, I say, may the Lord strengthen you, be with you, be your courage, be your light. Rise and shine, because you're a child of God.
Amen. Thank you very much, Ma. I so much appreciate and wishing God keep keeping you, sustain you, keep enveloping you, drop more wisdom as you carry us along with the program. Thank you very much, Ma.
Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know the experiences you are facing right now. But what I know for sure is that God has a plan and a purpose for each and every one of us. Now, when you pause for a moment and look closely to see the blessings and the lessons from that experience, you will see how amazing God's plan is, God's big idea is, God's purpose for humanity is. I encourage you to pause for a moment, look into whatever you're going through right now, to see God's love, God's call from your experiences. It's difficult because how can God be calling me when I'm feeling pain? It's easier to say, how can God be calling me when I'm raped? How can God be calling me when my marriage is falling apart? How can God be calling me when my child is sick or when I am grieving? But I want you to know that there are no mistakes in life. No matter what you're going through right now, God is in it and will pull you out of it. Trust Him, surrender to Him. Don't resist, because whatever you resist persists. Hold on to God. Hold Him to His word. Hold Him for who He is, and He will show up in your life at the appointed time. Life is a process. It doesn't happen at once. God will take you through the process of your pain, take you through the process of your grief, take you through the process of your divorce, take you through the process of all that you're going through, and give you the life He called you to. He didn't call you because you're qualified. He is qualifying you through your experiences. All you need to do is to accept that, own that, and live through God's love in your experiences. See you next time. Bye-bye.